All right, I didn't think I was going to win that game, but great game to Danny. I'm going up against Brian in the Western Conference Finals, but before that game, let's hear from Rodney and the East. What's going on out East?
Yeah, Chris, I took on the Indiana Pacers in the second round, and they were led by Mike Conley and Dwayne Wade, and boy, they were feasting against me. But I gotta say, LeBron James came through, and I'm moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And this is where we meet, Rodney. It's the Celtics versus the Knicks. Unfortunately, Katie, who carried me last.
Up next, the Raptors taking on the Bucks. For the Toronto Raptors, a mixed bag for this team to start the season. But one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Bucks, Raptors. We'll be right back after this. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Gobert. Curry is out there with Ivy. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Porter in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, we've got Derek White. Hunter is out there with Porzingis. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Fox in at the one spot. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Outside Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice feed from Jaden. You can see him making strides as a playmaker.
Pass to Porzingis. It's White on the wing. And the three off target. And it's the Bucks ball. Here's Ivy. And it's sent back by White. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Porter against Hunter. Porter inside. Doesn't go for him. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porter finds Gobert. Bucks passing it around. Curry is inside. Guarded by Fox. Yep, it counts. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now here's Curry, and he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Offensive rebound, Gobert, and a missed layup. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Chicago.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
And here's Ivy following Porzingis' three, and that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Fox kicks to White. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Bucks. Porter looking it over. Ivy, no one around him. And another three for Milwaukee.
That's a good job of spacing the floor by Jaden Ivey. He cashes in from the corner.
It's White on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Porter with it, guarded by Hunter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And getting to the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. You look at Minnesota. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I feel like Toronto, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Count that bucket.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Hunter against Curry. Ivy on the wing. And the Bucks miss again.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now here's Curry following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. To the paint. Porter with the steal. Curry on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 10 points.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Ivy. White with the defensive effort.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
It's tipped. And he banks in the layup.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
As the anchor of this defense, Rudy Gobert instills confidence amongst his teammates. They know he has their back.
Taking 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustment. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiseman. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Derek White. And Monte Morris subbed in for Fox. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Morris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. It's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Robinson Earls checked in for the Raptors. LeVert hits both of them. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here's Okogie. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And that one drops.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Morris with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Highland.
2 minutes left in the first.
No good on the three. Raptors trail by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Bucks shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Scooped up. Gobert the pass to LeVert. And another shot. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Toronto. Here's DiVincenzo.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Bucks leading by 3. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bucks. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And checking out Toronto, a game behind.
And I think for the Bucks, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
And that was their stated goal as a team coming into this season. Getting going in a hurry, not wasting any time establishing themselves as one of the conference's top teams.
Here's a Kobe. Nice D from Porter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You've got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
And he knocks down the first one. The Raptors making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. And Morris drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Highland. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. And the basket by Okogie.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morris passes to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 6-point lead.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Highland. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. There's Okogie. 5 on the clock. LeVert from outside. Sinks the triple. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Bucks leading by 7. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Gobert is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Curry. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Ivy in at the 2-guard spot. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Porzingis has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Toronto. Another shot. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
The defense was there, but overall, DeAndre Hunter showing his footwork and agility in the lane.
Porter. And that one goes long.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
White, good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's Curry. Curry showing toughness inside.
Contact? What contact, Steph says? He didn't even flinch.
Passes it to Highsmith. Gobert with the block. Fox against Curry. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
Gobert finds Curry. Curry gets it done in the paint.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And the Raptors making a change here. Weissman's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Saric is checked in for Gobert.
What a beautiful shot by Derek White. I love how fast he acts in these situations.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Curry with another miss.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
For 3, Hunter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Curry against Fox. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And both free throws good for Curry.
When you talk about franchise players, Steph Curry leaps to mind. A guy who can put a team on his back.
They get it back. White, good.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And again, the Bucks miss.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Headed by Porzingis. Can't hit from 12.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Here's White, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
It's Curry outside. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hunter finds Porzingis. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Dallas Mavericks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ivy kicks to Curry. To halt the run. Toronto grabs the miss.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Great positioning on the putback. Wiseman's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bucks shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiseman. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Porzingis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Derek White. And Morris subbed in for Fox. Milwaukee also making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Trey Murphy. Karis LeVert comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Bones Highland subbed in for Stephen Curry.
First team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Bucks trail by 8. From downtown, Highland's shot is good. Highland's got his second basket of the night.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And it's nice to have a guy like Highland out there, so good at creating his own shot if he has to.
Bones is aggressive and accurate off the bounce. He's got tremendous speed with the ball in his hands, and he loves to play one-on-one. All over that shot, Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. .156 left now here in the second. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his third assist on the night. Now here's LeVert. He's covered closely. Yep, that one goes. Charge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Hunter. Averaging about 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Morris drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's LeVert into the lane, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
And the pass to DiVincenzo for the three. And that one's good. Hunter's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. In the corner, it's Morris. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Porter. He gets it in there. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
That will count. No good on the shot. A big-time effort for Monte Morris, providing a lot of energy for the Raptors. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We're a step late, I think, and they made tough shots. We can't take away from that, but for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
We'll see where the adjustments take you. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter was a difficult one for Toronto. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. An absolutely incredible turnaround in the second quarter, though, as they were piling up the points and stringing together big-time defensive stops, ending up with an 11-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Porzingis is out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Derek White. And it's Fox. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Curry against Fox. Porzingis with the steal. Inside, here's Hunter. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Milwaukee. Down by 15. Toronto grabs the miss.
nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Okogie. Toronto grabs the miss. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Count the basket.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
White dishes to Wiseman. Toronto working the ball around now. And he's good on the 3-ball. Porzingis has got 18 points.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Here's Porter. Hunter with some nice defense. Toronto leading by 18. White the pass to Fox. And he comes up with the deuce. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timeout called the Bucks.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. The Bucks also with the sub. Sharge is checked in. Porter finds Sharge. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 7. That shot misses. White with the defensive effort. And Fox has it in the corner. Pass to Porzingis. Back to White. Left side Fox. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wiseman's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
To the inside, Ivy. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Deflects the pass. Porzingis passes to Wiseman. That one good for 2. Wiseman's got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Curry. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I mean, a pull-up Jay, that is awesome to get a chance to see him on the floor, stopping on a dime, and pulling up.
Porter, no luck.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Fox finds Porter. Now Porzingis. Fox passes to Porzingis. And here's Wiseman, guarded by Kerr. Tries from 16. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Wiseman's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's in a comfort zone from that area. As long as he's got some space, Wiseman can fill it up from mid-range.
And the shot goes down.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Fox kicks to Porzingis. Outside, Fox. Back to Wiseman. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for White. Here's Highland. Plays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And they pick up 2.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Bucks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Ivy against DiVincenzo. Highland deciding where to go with it. Banked in off the glass. Highland's got 9.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Morris passes to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists tonight.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Offensive rebound. Ivy kicks to Gobert. LeVert with a wide open look. Missed it, even after all those chances.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's deflected. Passes to Ivy. Shoots over DiVincenzo.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
The textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage being able to finish that one above the rim.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Morris against Highland. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Here's Ivy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James Wiseman.
That's on James Wiseman.
Personal foul.
So explosive. Ivy is very difficult to check without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
Talk about guys who hit the ground running. Jaden Ivey has been working hard nonstop to make a splash here in the league.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Raptors running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Green is out there with Green. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Langford. And it's Highland in at the point. Highland passes to Green. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Highland. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
At the line for
And
the
some
Bucks,
stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And he hits the first of 3. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Langford. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Down low. Stolen by Highland. And they're moving it up from about 16. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
16 feet away. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And finished off by Porter.
This is what happens when you do so much damage from distance. Porter able to slip inside for a gimme.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Highland against DiVincenzo. Highland misses.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Fox, he's checked in for Toronto. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe. He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
Here's the break. Here's Highland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Robinson Earl. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Bones Highland, taking 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Highland.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And the Bucks making a change here. Charge is checked in. And both free throws good for Highland. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Williams outside. Rebounded by Langford. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Green, no luck.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
A putback, and Williams is right there.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Highland. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Inside. Highsmith's shot is good. Highsmith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Driving the lane, Highland. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Milwaukee with the ball. Langford, the pass to Saric. To end the run. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got his 5th rebound in this one. Highsmith's shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
It's good. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 assists.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Saric looking around. Langford. And Langford with the stop.
And how about the hops Langford has? Terrific at just rising up and being free and then throwing it down.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Highland with it. Outside, Green. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one's good by Porter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric. And Toronto making a change here. White's checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Trey Murphy's checked in for Green. Michael Porter comes in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Langford. Over to the wing. Here's Highsmith. That 3 off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Out to Saric. The pass to Highland. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Porter, no luck.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Highland over White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on White.
Smitty,
we've seen some great MVP races in these last few seasons, haven't we?
Yes, we have. The depth of talent at the very top of the NBA is terrific. Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Curry, LeBron, Tatum. The MVP is up for grabs every season.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Raptors. He's off on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Fox passes to Highsmith. Back to Fox. The kick out to Porter. The tray. Rebound, Milwaukee. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Porzingis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's good, 2 points.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Robinson Earl. Good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Porter against Porter. Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
When you think of this skinny kid that first entered the league, and then now you see his biceps, Stephen Curry has been putting in work.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, you got it going early tonight. What got you into that rhythm early?
You know, just from the beginning, being focused, knocking down the first couple of shots, you're starting to feel good, and you just keep going.
Well, you had the flow tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.